Hello and welcome to the Ilene Silverman Show. I'm your host, Ilene, and on this week's program, Mike Powell discusses the upcoming Alachua County Public Schools Job Fair and the need to recruit new teachers to our area. And Amanda Moo shares her positive teaching experiences. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us for our program on Saturday, May 7th at the Hilton. Alachua County Public Schools will host a job fair for teachers. To tell us more, I'm pleased to introduce my guest, Mike Powell, new teacher recruiting agent for Alachua County Public Schools, and Amanda Moo, teacher at Metcalf Elementary. And Mike and Amanda, it's wonderful to have you join us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, well, you're making me think back to all my many years in Alachua County Public Schools, and I have fond memories. J.J. Finley, Westwood, Gainesville High School. And I know you have fond memories, too, because you're from Gainesville, aren't you, Amanda?
I am.
And I know your folks, Anna Moo, Terry Moo.
They say to say hello.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And tell me what, at Metcalf, the many hats that you wear.
So many hats.
I know.
So this year I am teaching elementary music and Title I intervention. So I see everybody in the school for the most part, grades 1 through 5.
Okay. Well, a lot to keep track of.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And Mike, how long have you been in this position as a recruiting agent?
Well, I've been in this position with the Alachua County Public Schools since the end of January.
Okay.
And this position will run through the end of June.
All right. But you've been involved in many ways in helping through our Alachua County Public Schools, and I know you're going to continue to do so. But right now, this job fair sounds very exciting, and you haven't had a job fair for our Alachua County Public Schools in quite some time.
Right, in a long time, but we are super excited about it. Our superintendent, our school board members, and a lot of our principals. So on May 7th, we are looking forward to having just a great group of people to come in. We want to cast a wide net and see who's out there. We want to continue to bring in great teachers with the wonderful teachers that we have right now, like Ms. Moon.
I know. That's what I'm thinking too. And let's see, so this is taking place at the Hilton, and what's the time frame?
The time frame is 8 a.m. to 12 noon. So, really efficient time. We want to give everybody the rest of their Saturday to do what they want with their family. But we're going to have people that'll be traveling in from other places.
Excellent.
But, we're focusing on our local area. We come across so many people who you don't even know who's here, who've been a teacher.
Need to identify,
exactly.
Right.
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for all of those wonderful people that are out there.
And so on hand at the job fair, you're going to have principals. Mm-hmm. Who else will be out there?
Okay, so every single school in Alachua County will be there. The principals will be there, some of their staff, so they'll each have a table. We'll have our superintendent there. We'll have a lot of the administrative people, our certification and HR folks will be there. And some of our other teachers are going to be coming around as well and helping out. We'll have volunteers from some of the high
you've got a lot.
schools.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of excitement. So we're really, really excited. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to take pictures and everything
I
else.
like
So
it.
we're
I like
excited.
it. Are you targeting certain aspects of teaching? Are there certain subjects that you need to reach out for?
Well, we are opening, the doors for, everyone to walk in.
Okay.
And, we always want math and science. We always want exceptional student educators. But we want to cast a wide net. We want music folks. We want everybody, and once
It's a well-rounded education.
absolutely, and we want the best and brightest to be here, and that's what we have to do to match up with who we already have.
Yes. And there's that need, right? We need to have enough teachers to make it all work in our schools.
Yes, I think there's always a need, and most people will tell you around the country you need more males.
Oh,
you
definitely.
need a lot of
And
diversity.
To be, yes,
Yep.
to be the right role models.
Absolutely.
So we can embrace our whole community.
So we're looking for everyone, and we do think that we want teachers that kids will be able to look at and say, that person looks like me. That person, I could be a teacher.
I could relate.
Exactly.
I could be a teacher. Right,
but that
right.
doesn't necessarily mean that person is the only one that can teach a student. We're looking for great people, and that's what we're going to be casting a wide net for.
Oh, I think, well, I know it's going to make a true difference to our schools, and we've got lots more to talk about. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about the teaching profession in Alachua County Public Schools with Mike Powell and Amanda Moon. And I'm thinking back to my days in school, Alachua County Public Schools, and I know we all share this same wonderful memory or memories, and I know many viewers do also, of that special teacher, that special someone, or maybe more than one, who, whatever year it was, did, embraced you, was your inspiration, changed your life,
Absolutely.
set your course, and maybe the teacher doesn't ever know it, or maybe finds out many years past. But that teacher is the shining, that's the shining moment, I think, for all teachers, and what we as students and parents, grandparents, all want to know, that their, loved one, those little ones, are being taught with that same kind of passion and heart.
Yes.
And I can see that that's you. You're that teacher.
That is me.
It is, I know that.
So a typical day at my
Tell me
school.
what a day that you can get all that in.
Well, so I have part of the week that I teach music, and then part of the week I teach Title I intervention.
And explain Title I intervention?
So Title I intervention is, it's kind of like a pull-out for tutoring, kids that need a little extra help. So mine is reading, and I see each grade, 1st through 5th, for 45
Excellent.
minutes a day for additional
Right.
reading
And
help.
we were even saying how important reading is.
Very.
If you don't
Absolutely.
get started right away, even before you're in school, pre-K, you're already back. So
Right,
wait,
right.
so essential
Yes.
what you're doing.
Yes. And I try to do some cross curriculum in my music class as well. So just this
Mm-hmm. You make
past
it
week,
fun, I know.
I do. Just this past week, I did a lesson on hip hop music with my 4th graders, and so it's National Poetry Month right now.
Okay.
April is.
Okay.
So hip hop is a form of poetry.
Absolutely.
It is.
So I wrote my own little blurb of hip hop, and then we wrote one together, and then I had them write their own. And you know, I'm pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, I love it.
Awesome.
And they
loved it.
ate it up. And my principal was actually there for an observation, and he was having a good time. But hopefully that was the case and not laughing at me. But I think I was pretty
not.
fly.
Yes. No, because you're reaching out to the kids in a way they can understand. So why
Yes.
give them poetry that
Right.
it's not going to be something that they can embrace?
Sure. And my school is a very different demographic than a lot of the
understand.
schools on the other side of town. So hip hop is something that
That's
they
what I
all
mean.
pay attention to.
Something they can-
And a way that I can relate to them. And that's the most important thing, is that I have that relationship with them and that I can actually relate to them.
Yes, but I think that shows you're intuitive, you thought about it, you know what will work.
Yep.
And again, Mike, we're all one community. We know
Absolutely.
that there's, different schools and different things, and you can speak to it better than I, but we are wanting to all try harder.
Right. Well, once again, you think about someone like Amanda, bringing her experience, her heart, her energy to the table. Kids are going to remember this forever. She just gained tons of cool points with her students.
Yes, I know, that's
and
what I
so
mean.
that's
Wait,
right.
wait, and then, do they know she plays the trumpet?
See,
do.
They do.
See?
They
As does her
do.
dad.
Yep.
See, so
Yep.
all of those things are things that allows a student to welcome a teacher in.
Yes.
And that's that type of thing that we're looking for. We want to develop teachers. We give our first year teachers mentors. We want to bring all of those things around. But Amanda is one of those people that we want to look at and say, how did she do this?
Yeah, yes.
That's
I see
how a
what you mean.
successful teacher makes a connection with students.
Right, and that is so important. And so with the job fair, you are looking for teachers that can be like Amanda.
Right.
That can
I'm sorry.
bring that energy. No, go on.
Absolutely. We want those teachers who are, who are interested in being in the classroom, interested in interfacing with the students, interested in entering their world and opening up their minds and allowing, that education not to be such a chore, but to be something they look forward to. So we're looking for.
We're up, but I'm excited. I'm going to school. That's how I always
Absolutely.
remember
Teach to inspire.
See,
it's
that's
well
her.
said. And I know you have some special plans to help in that way. So we're going to take a quick break. Then we'll be back to discuss it. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're talking about the teacher profession in Alachua County Public Schools. And Amanda, it's great to hear about all that you're doing at Metcalf Elementary. And now we're thinking about that job fair, bringing in more good teachers like you to Alachua County. So tell me more about the job fair, Mike. Coming up, we know, at the Hilton, May 7th, 8 a.m. to noon.
That's right.
A wonderful Saturday. What are you doing to attract new teachers to this area?
Well, you know, a lot of good things. Number one, we are in a fantastic area. You know, if you live here, you love it.
Yeah.
You know, we have the weather, we have, you know, the quality of life, parks and lakes and you know, our beautiful, clear springs. So we have all of that. We have the University of Florida. We have the #1 community college in the country, Santa Fe College. You know, we have St. Leo and Bethune-Cookman that teach classes here as well. So our education and our you know, our medical facilities are top notch. So there's a lot of things that can attract you know, other teachers here. But you know, we have to be competitive because other school districts are really out there in the forefront, and they are out there looking for those top teachers, and everybody they can put their hands on. They're really trying to attract. So we want to go after those folks as well. We want to let them know how great Alachua County is.
Yes.
You know, how wonderful it is to be a teacher here. Why not teach here? You know, why would you want to teach anywhere else?
Right, because look at all the good, yes.
Absolutely.
And well, what about other benefits too, like insurance or things like that?
So a lot of people don't know. You know, our insurance benefits, our benefits package is one of the top in the entire state. For instance, if someone is a single, you know, a new teacher that's coming in, you know, their insurance basically is free. You know, they don't pay for it as they would in another district where they may be paying $80, $150 per pay period or per month.
Right.
But you won't pay that here. Our benefits package is top notch. Our board and everyone has fought to have that for a long, long time. You know, we have the most highly educated teachers around. You know, we have magnet programs all over. You know, we have robotics programs. We have a parent academy. We have all of these things that are going
and
to
a lot of these, going forward that are new via our superintendent, Dr. Owen Roberts. You're right. You're making me remember all these things. Keep going. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Keep going, because I'm getting excited.
So we have a lot of things that we want to, you know, just, you know, let folks know. You know, full-time music and arts for the elementary. You know, we have all of these things that a lot of places don't have. You know, and what we offer is paramount. You know, to have being a great teacher, to being a great, you know,
We're giving
place.
them the tools. So if you're getting the, like you said, highly educated teachers, we are giving them the tools to work with and the ways to say thank you.
Absolutely.
Right.
We're really excited about, you know, we're creating a Passport Gainesville program.
Well, I see that. You've got that Passport Gainesville. Now, this is an idea you've come up with, so tell us all about it.
Yes, Passport Gainesville is an idea that this is really a welcome and a thank you from the business community for our teachers, their hard work, putting in their time, effort, love to educate our kids who are our future. So this Passport program is to, you know, we're welcoming all the businesses that want to be a part of it. It's not a coupon program, but it's a thank you. So for instance, if we have teachers that, you know, want to go bowling or have arts and entertainment, we're going to help offset some of those costs for them. You know, they may get a free car wash, you know, once a month. You know, that's great with all the pollen that we have.
Now I can see it.
So all of those types of things, lodging, food, arts and entertainment, health and fitness, automotive services, all of that. And we want to take care of our teachers. Absolutely.
She's
you know,
it out.
And not just for our new teachers. I have something in store for our
see Amanda, for existing teachers.
Exactly. So I got a surprise for them.
Because you have to have that good base to welcome in those new teachers and to make to have them be a part of that teaching community.
Absolutely. We love our teachers. We know what they do. I raised 2 sons who graduated from Alachua County Public Schools. AP scholars, athletes,
Right.
and they had great teachers. And they all went off to college, and I'm thankful. That's why I do so much in the schools myself.
It's your way
you know?
of giving back.
Absolutely. So my Boys to Men
Understand.
program at Kanapaha Middle School, we do Middle School Student of the Week. Those are things that I've been doing in the schools for years, you know,
Oh, I love knowing
college
this.
tours and everything else, but I know none of that stuff matters without great teachers, and
Right.
and that's really why I'm invested in this. That's really why I want to do these things.
And while you're behind this.
Absolutely.
Right.
And we got a great board. We have great people in our system, and you know, we're gonna make
To
them
make it all
proud.
happen.
That's
Yes,
right. We're gonna
yes.
make them proud.
You are already. I know that, Mike.
Thank
and well
you.
said. We're going to take another quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're talking about the upcoming job fair for teachers. And Mike, as new teacher recruitment, tell me again when that's going to take place.
It will take place on Saturday, May 7th at the Hilton on 34th Street in Gainesville from 8 a.m. to 12 noon.
Okay, great. And the aim is?
The aim is to cast a wide net to capture great teachers. We want to bring in, you know, a lot of great teachers to our area. You know, we always have teachers that, you know, move on, that retire, you know, but it's really important that, you know, all of your viewers know and people in the community understand that, you know, the business community is affected highly based
Yes.
on your educational system,
Exactly.
your secondary schools. And new companies decide where they're going to move based
Based on
on
the schools.
your schools, you know, and how well students are doing at a young age as well as those high schools. And so, you know, people at the chamber, they know that.
Right.
They're supporting
They wanna
what we
support
do.
what you're doing.
Exactly. And we have great teachers now, but we have a large growth in, you know, in our population and everything else, the way that things go in the state of Florida.
Right. So we have to look at all those factors. So when we look at our Alachua County Public Schools, it doesn't matter if you have a child or grandchild in the school, it really affects all of our community. Like you're saying, Chamber of Commerce knows it affects the business sector. It's part of our economy.
Absolutely.
And bringing teachers here, then they'll need homes or renting apartments, and they eat at restaurants and shop in stores and go to the grocery store.
All of
Everything
those
is a
things.
cycle.
All connected.
And it is connected.
It is very important, you know, when we look at this entire puzzle, you know, it just fits
This is
together.
a strong part of it.
And it's very strong. We want to have the best. We want to have the top teachers. We want to develop teachers. We want our teachers who are here to feel welcome and to feel loved, you know, because
Yes.
they've done a lot for our students. So the business community knows that. It helps our economy and everything else.
So this is all good and good knowledge, and we need to spread the word about this so we all are kind of on the same page moving forward together. And then there is teachers like Amanda who continue to educate themselves. So what are you in the middle? You're in the middle of doing that right now. Tell us.
I am. So when I first started teaching, I was on a temporary 3-year certificate because my degree was not in education, it is in ethnomusicology. So
Okay, explain.
that's the usual.
Define.
This is the usual response I get to that. Huh?
Yeah.
So just kind of layman's terms, ethnomusicology is kind of like musical anthropology. So I study different cultures through their music.
Okay.
So I was on a 3-year temp certificate. I'm up for recertification, so I'm taking grad courses that are education-based, so I will be getting a master's degree in education, and I sat for my professional exam, and I passed. So I
Yay,
get to stay.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. So that will put me towards my next step. So
Right, I understand.
Yeah, so I'm very excited that I get to stay with.
And is this something you see a lot of teachers also, moving forward in their education?
Yes.
Encouraged?
Yes. So it's kind of like with a lot of different professions, nursing or massage therapy, you have to have continuing education units to, keep your certification current. So my next step would be over the next 5 years, I will have to accumulate
Okay.
a certain number of continuing ed credits.
Okay.
Yep.
See, these are things I did not realize. So so that even ties into the whole idea back to the job fair and letting people know how they can move forward one step forward. And do you like being in the elementary grades?
I do.
or-
I mean, these are my babies.
You've already had several proposals.
Yes, I have from students. Yep, I'm very popular among 10-year-old boys. But I love my kiddos, and I've done like private lessons and things with middle schools and high schools. But
Right.
my kids, they still have that just
Oh, I
sense of
know,
imagination
adoration
and adoration and
yes,
everything. And
I
I'm
love
a
it for
celebrity
you.
at my school, and I like it that
I
way.
like it. I like it for you.
Yes.
And Mike, this has just been a joy to learn so much about what's out there and to feel all the positive about our Alachua
Yes.
County Public Schools. Sometimes, we read, is this happening, is that happening?
Right.
And here we see that things are being done to move it ahead.
Absolutely. We definitely have a big support as far as our superintendent, our board goes, and a lot of members of our educational community. And we have support coming from the university and from Santa Fe and all of those places. So everyone wants us to do well and to do better. And, there's always room for improvement, but we are one of the top school districts in the entire state. And we're going
love
to
it.
keep moving in that direction. So that's why I'm excited. I
Yes.
really am.
And I share that excitement. And thank you for such positive information. We look forward to knowing and hearing more about the job fair coming up Saturday, May 7th at the Hilton. And I look forward to hearing more from you and all the wonderful things you're doing at school, Amanda. Thank you very much. And you too, Mike.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for having
And
us.
I'm so glad that you tuned in, and I hope you'll join us next week. Take care.